Lately, I've been using ChatGPT almost daily to help me with business decisions, and I'm starting to notice some patterns. So some of these things may help you too, so let's dive in. Number one, all GPTs are not created equal. So if you use ChatGPT specifically, you're using GPT 4.0, and with that one, that's the more advanced model, and you can get this on the free version. But with heavy use, like you submitting documents, you're submitting pictures and all of this stuff, with all of that heavy use, you're going to quickly revert to a GPT that is a newer model that's still developing. It'll have you going in circles. Once you start dealing with that secondhand GPT, I mean, it may start adding in stuff you asked it not to add in, starting you back over at the beginning of the conversation, doing all kinds of willy-nilly things, which can take up more time. So if you want for ChatGPT to remember what you said and store it in its memory base, then you may want to consider upgrading to Plus. Number two, you can ask the same question and it's going to give you a different answer. I noticed real quickly that I will put in a question to ChatGPT, get an answer, and I will be like, ooh, I really like that response. But I will resubmit it to change one little part that I wanted to continue working on, and ChatGPT would just change all of it again. And the reason that it does that is because it does not remember the output. It gives you the best answer based on probability. So that probably was the best answer the first time, but once its GPT brain did some more crunching and statistical analysis, the probability led it to a different output that second time. So one thing that you can do if you are experiencing that, and you likely will, is to say, hey chat, keep this information, let it know what you want to keep and let it know specifically what you want to change. And that brings me into lesson number 3, which is prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is just a fancy way to say be specific with the input of data. Think about it like this. If you say, hey, please create me a marketing plan, it's going to create you a marketing plan for sure, but it needs more specifics in order to have it tailored directly to you. Like, what niche are you serving? When are you going to send it out? Are you going to use paid ads? Like, all of the things that you put into a marketing plan. Here's the deal. If you're asking it for a marketing plan, then 9 times out of 10, you may not know what all goes into it. So I like to say, this is what I know so far about the information that I'm asking you for. Please ask me clarifying questions. Another thing that I like to do is to say, so if I'm talking about marketing, and these are prompts that I use today, act as if you are on Alex Hormozi's team or Gary Vaynerchuk's team. Please let me know how you would handle this particular situation. And then I would type in something as it relates to marketing. So when working with prompts, the more specific that you are, the better your output is going to be. And to build on that, let's talk about iterations. So number 4 is prompt iteration. So let's go back to the marketing plan. I tell it, please don't rewrite the entire plan because it's got in its head. I mean, does chat have a head? It's got in its short memory bank that it needs to produce a marketing plan for you. So if you write like one thing, it'll say, sure, let's do that. Let me regenerate your marketing plan based on that. I say, listen, we're going to focus on this marketing plan section by section. By doing so, you're going to be able to tailor it and get the results that are just for you. Once you've started from the top and ended at the bottom, you like it, submit it back to ChatGPT and say, hey, please do not completely change any of the information. What I would like for you to do is to help me with grammatical errors. Let me know if it's engaging. Let me know if I'm going to attract the type of customer that I'm wanting to attract, and whatever questions that you need that is specific to what you're doing. Lesson number 5, ChatGPT will help you with strategy. So as I'm creating content for YouTube, one of the questions that I was asking it is to help me with the hook. ChatGPT has to be reminded that the hook needs to be less than 10 seconds. Now, I thought that ChatGPT could watch the video. So I would be like, here's the link to my last video. What can I do to improve and get ready for the next video? Well, spoiler alert, you can't watch videos. You can give it a summary, the script, and then it's going to go and use other metadata to come up with some type of analysis that can help you with your next video. But frankly, I want to do it on the front end, so therefore I will run my scripts through ChatGPT prior to recording. All right, so those are the 5 lessons. I hope that they have been helpful, and if you want to see this type of strategy being sorted through and built out in real time, you know what to do. Peace.